Hey, 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 hey. It's Laura Helen from Forever Family, Forever Free. Just going to take a seat outside. It's a beautiful evening here in France. It's been a beautiful day. Kids are asleep. Just thought I'd take a minute to say hey and share. So this week, someone said that maybe I should be more realistic. And it almost hurt. I guess it's been so long. Hey Susie. So, should we be realistic? And it really got me thinking. And I probably answered a little bit more snappily than I should. Hey Emma, nice to have you on. So when they said maybe I should be more realistic with my dreams and goals, I thought, wow, if I'd have been more realistic, I wouldn't have done what I've done. I wouldn't have achieved of what I've achieved. Hey Nicola, long time no see. So they said, where am I going to be when I'm 60? I was like, oh, by then I'll have an island, helicopter boat, it'll be fine. They were like, okay, now let's be realistic, what really is going to happen? And I'm like, if I was realistic, I wouldn't have spent the last 12, 18 months travelling the world with my children. I wouldn't have done it. Because 2 years ago, we were tens of thousands of pounds in debt. Tens of thousands. Our outgoings were higher than our income. And we were hustling and trying everything at that point to try and create money. And it just wasn't happening. We lived above our means. Those that know our story, we adopted Tegan. And the legal fees actually cost more monthly than what it did to live with our rent and all our bills. So if we'd stayed, we were just getting deeper and deeper into debt. We would have drowned. We had to find another way. So if we'd been realistic, we'd have gone bankrupt and end up, I don't know, in the council house or with state support or something like that. But we weren't. We had a bigger goal, a bigger dream, completely unrealistic, completely out there, completely, it's not real, it couldn't be done. We're now almost debt free. While doing that, we've travelled the world. We toured the US. We literally drove from Miami to Las Vegas, stopping off at Disney and Houston Space Center. We got to play in Vegas, we got to play in Miami. My kids have held crocodiles and snakes, and we saw manta rays in the oceans and had families of monkeys swinging around our heads. That wouldn't have happened if I'd have been realistic. A big thing for us with our finances was we stopped trying to create money and started helping people. Everyone says that and it sounds so cliche, but when you jump all in, burn the boats like we did, we literally burnt the boats. We had no home, we had no stuff, we have a travel size case each, that's it. Who can realistically live off that? So we have a travel size case each and we travel the world. We just were out there. We've come back now towards where we're from the UK, so I'm currently in France. And it's beautiful, and we've done all that. Would we have done it if we'd been realistic? We'd either be drowning in debt or would have declared bankruptcy. The problem with the bankruptcy thing was we owed family and friends because they'd helped support us with the adoption of Tegan. So we would have been letting everyone down. We were living well above our means. It was just insane. And not because we were frivolous with our money. We didn't even have TV and a TV license. We'd cut back like everything. If we'd have been realistic, where would we be right now? Struggling. It just would be insane. To be realistic would have been the hardest thing to do. If we hadn't had this crazy dream of jet setting, travelling the world schooling the kids, watching them learn and grow and discover languages. We're in France now and they're just, oh my gosh, they are loving the languages. They're having so much fun. We saw some more family members this week and they've given them my first 1,000 words in French. And they're practicing and they test each other and they have their flashcards and our phrase book. They've got lots of Spanish words from being in Costa Rica and the US. My little boy loves Chinese. If we let him go online at all, he's straight onto YouTube learning Chinese. He loves the symbols, he loves the language. Would he have discovered that at school by age 6? I'm not so sure. Not with the passion that he's got. To be realistic, oh my gosh, what a box to put yourself in. It's so restraining. It's so restricting. If you be realistic, what can you do? Like, to be realistic, then you have to go to work, you have to put your kids in school, you know, you work extra on the weekends, you work extra on the evenings, you spend no time together. When you are together, you're on devices. Oh my gosh, I didn't realise until someone said that recently. Oh my gosh, realistic is so restricting. If you be realistic, you don't have a life. You kind of do what the system wants. You become a clone. You work hard, your kids go to school. Where's the magic? Where's the living with passion? Tony Robbins always says, live with passion, live with passion. How can you do that if you're being realistic? If you're stuck in this box of being realistic? Whilst on our travels, we've helped so many people. The people we coach with and the families that we coach and help and mentor, the book publishing that we do